Okay, good evening all of you. In today's session, um, the topic that is going to be done in today's session is called periodic function. So what is a periodic function? If you can write this expression f of a plus x equal to fx. Suppose there is a function f such that f of a plus x equal to fx. And when you write this f of a plus x equal to fx, then a is the smallest such positive real number. So a is the smallest positive real number for which f of a plus x equal to fx. In that case, this function is a periodic function and a is called the period. So once again, if f of a plus x is fx and a is the smallest such positive real number, then this function is said to be periodic and a is called the period of the function. So the period of sin x and cos x is 2 pi. The period of tan x is pi, and the period of x minus greatest integer x is 1. So the period of sin x and cos x will be 2 pi, the period of tan x will be pi, and the period of x minus greatest integer x is 1. So you can have period of some other combination of these functions also. Like say for example, the period of mod sin x and mod cos x is pi. The period of sin x cos x is 2 pi, but the period of mod sin x and mod cos x is pi. And on the other hand, the period of mod sin x plus mod cos x will be pi by 2. So you can have different combinations of these functions and they will give you different results, but these are some of the famous results. Okay. Now, if you make a change in the angle, the period will get divided by that factor. Like say for example, if you are suppose if you are looking at sin ax or cos ax, like sin x and cos x, the period is 2 pi. But suppose you are looking at sin ax and cos ax, then the period will be 2 pi by a. Suppose if you are looking at tan ax, then the period will be pi by a. So the period of sin ax and cos ax will be 2 pi by a, the period of tan ax will be pi by a. So the period, if the angle has got a multiplicity, then the original period divided by that. So period of sin ax cos ax is 2 pi by a, period of tan ax is pi by a, and so on. Another thing is that only for trigonometric periodic functions, if you have a linear combination, like suppose if I say that I want the period of 3 sin x and 4 cos x. So in case of trigonometric periodic functions, only for trigonometric periodic functions, if you have a linear combination, like suppose if you have 3 cos sin x plus 4 cos x, then the period of this function will be LCM of period of sin x and cos x. So 3 sin x plus 4 cos x, the period of this function, it will be LCM of the period of sin x and cos x. By the way, what is the period of sin x? 2 pi. What is the period of cos x? 2 pi. And what is the LCM of 2 pi and 2 pi? It is 2 pi only. So this was an easy example, but just remember that whenever you have a linear combination of two trigonometric functions, then the period of that function will be LCM of the period of each of them. Okay, so these are the various concepts relating to periodic function. Now there is a very interesting one. Suppose if I have a constant function, like suppose if I say fx equal to 5, right? Suppose if I say there is a function fx equal to 5. So fx equal to 5 is a constant function. Now the problem is that in case of a constant function, you can say it is periodic. Okay, it wouldn't be wrong to say it's periodic, but you cannot find the period. You can say it's periodic, but you can't find the period. So a constant function is periodic and the period is indeterminate. So fx equal to 5 is a constant function, it is a periodic function, but the period of this function is indeterminate. You cannot find, because you will never be able to find the smallest such positive real number. In fact, if you take the number to be as small as possible also, it will still work. Like f of x plus 1 will be 5, f of x plus 0.1 will be 5, f of x plus 0.001 will be 5. So you can make the number a as small as you please. So find the period of first is sin to the power 4x plus cos to the power 4x. So options are pi, pi by 2, 2 pi, and none of these. Then question number 2. Find the period of fx equal to sec of sin x. So options are pi by 2, 2 pi, pi, and last option is none of these. Fourth question is fx is sin x by 3 plus cos x by 2. Options are 2 pi, 3 pi, 6 pi, and 12 pi. Fourth question, fx equal to tan of 3x plus 2. Options are pi, 2 pi by 3, pi by 3, and none of these. Okay, and the fifth question is fx equal to greatest integer x plus greatest integer x plus 2/3 plus greatest integer x plus 1/3 minus 3x plus 15, and the options are 1/3, 2/3, 1, and non-periodic. So these are the options: 1/3, 2/3, 1, and non-periodic. Okay. So these are the 5 homework questions, and on that note I'll end the session. You have to submit the homework by 9 p.m. of Monday, because tomorrow there won't be any session due to Sunday. So that's it, I'll conclude the session. Thank you.